In order to understand how Aquatone works, we need to understand what causes health problems and in which way Aquatone supports the body's healing process. As we can see on the slide, health problems is caused by stress of various kinds, be it anxiety, worries or stressful situations. Stress causes tension in the inner organs, which is the first step towards stagnation in an area, such as the liver or intestines. Where stagnation is, microorganisms grow. The body then tries to fight the microorganisms by creating inflammation or tumors to limit the damage. It's the body's way of surviving. The important task Aquatone has is to reduce stagnation and thus help the body to become stronger so it can heal itself easier.
In order to use the device correctly, you need to familiarize yourself with its 3 different user modes. Let's go through these modes and learn when to use which one. Mode 1 is used for acute problems when in pain, treating a burn injury or rehabilitation after severe fatigue and other acute situations. Mode 2 has a frequency of 1 GHz and can be used frequently. It can be used on the whole body but is slightly more adjusted for the blood, as it structures the blood, thereby improving blood circulation in all organs and especially in joints and spine. Mode 3 can also be used frequently as its frequency is 8 GHz, which corresponds to the alpha brain waves, which balance the whole body, increasing its general healing power. This mode can be used for all kinds of health problems, especially at evening time when balancing and calming the body is important. Mode 1-2 corresponds to the beta waves of the brain, which activate the body and can be used for almost all health issues. But as this mode is invigorating for the body, it is well used for depression and fatigue, but before dinner and not in the evening. Mode 1-3 corresponds to the theta brain waves, 4 GHz, and is especially suited for problems in inner organs, such as intestines, stomach, kidneys, etc., but can also be used for calming and rehabilitating the body after extreme stress. Mode 2-3 provides slower frequencies, which improve the body's resilience in extreme situations, both physical and psychological. This mode is also beneficial if you have difficulties waking up in the morning or feeling tired during the day. Now we have covered all the modes, and you'll find many more recommendations in the user manual. However, I like to point out that you shouldn't be stuck by recommendations. People are different and the same recommendations don't always apply to everyone. Try out different modes. The only thing you need to remember is that mode 1 should only be used for acute problems and mode 1-2 should not be used in the evening. You don't have to be ill in order to use Aquatone. The device activates or improves the body's own healing power. However, if there are health issues, there are also overall strengthening general zones which should be treated even though current problems may be in the knees, back or inner organs. The general zones improve all bodily fluids, thereby strengthening the entire body. These general treatment areas can also be used to stop aging and reduce wrinkles. It's always beneficial to use the general zones. I'll show you the zones, which you can also see here on the screen. First, the forehead, then the thymus, which balances the immune system.
Befinner sig i thymus som påverkar på, eller balanserar immunförsvar, jätteviktigt. Nästa allmän zon
Then the solar plexus, which balances the nervous system.
reglerar nervsystemet.
Next zone is located under the navel, which energizes the whole body. The zone on the back of the head is almost always used when treating various organs. This zone affects brain functions, which in turn affects all organs and body parts.
Så därför den zonen är en av de viktigaste när man behandlar med Aquatone.
Next major zone is kidneys and adrenals. Important areas, as the kidneys regulate the body's water balance and the adrenals produce certain hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. This zone is also generally strengthening for the body. Aquatone provides a unique opportunity to cleanse the lymph system. Many health issues are caused by stagnation in the lymph system. Treat the area under the collarbone 10 minutes, then 10 minutes on the opposite side. After that, treat the back of the head, and lastly, the seventh vertebra, which affects the nervous system, which in turn affects the lymph system. The liver is the body's largest biochemical lab, and in order for the biochemical processes to function properly, the liver needs maintenance every now and again. Cleanse the liver by placing Aquatone on the liver's projection, which is under the right rib for 10 minutes. Then treat the other liver reflection area, the right shoulder. Also treat the back of the head, as all organs are controlled by the brain. When treating the back of the head, the whole brain is affected. The brain consists of 80% of water, thus structuring its water improves all brain functions. It's also important to cleanse the kidneys. The kidneys filter our blood, and it's important that this filter functions well. Place the device on the kidneys, 10 minutes on each. After that, as usual, treat the back of the head. Aquatone does not treat symptoms, but works like a tuning fork, resetting the frequencies and eliminating stagnations so that the healing is done by the body itself. The treatments are very easy to do. You treat the affected area as well as the general zones. And if you have a back problem, you treat the back and thereafter the general zones. You'll find many more recommendations in the user manual. If you would not find your specific problem described, you now know how to treat it anyway. Begin with the problem area, then follow up with the general zones.